Huh, I recognize that car. One of the drifty guys showed up. This guy's always staring at me while I edit. Don't know how to feel about it. What you looking at, bud? You trying to use the ceiling light to see broken joints?
Yeah. Sorry.
Alright guys, welcome back for another video. Today we don't have much of a plan, but within that I have a lot of things I want to show you. Some stuff for the Mazda, the Mountaineer. We're going to go over to my buddy JT's shop. He hasn't been in the channel yet. He's got a really cool setup, lots of really gnarly old Toyotas. So we're going to go over there, check that out. Just kind of a vlog today. I thought I'd take you along. You guys know the shop has a lot of stuff in it, and we've been starting slowly to organize things, get things rearranged so we can set up that second stall. I wanted to show you two things. Pretty proud of this. Not this. This is still the Mazda table with lots of goodies and stuff on it there, so this has to get rearranged. I went out and got shelving for all of the blow molded cases here. So they originally were set on this, which I built to drop fuel tanks, and it was like Tetris. Every time you tried to take one of these things off, they'd all fall over and make a mess. So I got this shelf fixed. Come over here to this shelf. This was a complete mess, and now everything has a home. This is like my fridge. All the chargers and stuff are going to go in there. We got the pressure washer up on top of the Milwaukee vacuum. We got both extractors, and there's the scan tool, of course. This is a work in progress. Eventually, when the whole thing's done, we'll do a toolbox tour, not that drawer. Like I said, I'm not done. Slowly getting the socket drawer set up, you guys. This was a complete disaster, and it's not finished yet, but we're making a lot of progress on that. So we're back over in the second bay. We got the secondary lift in here. It's not set up yet, clearly, but we got that over there. Borrowed the neighbor's pallet jack. I wanted to show you a little bit of progress on the Mazda. It's been super slow and steady, but we got the front clip basically back together. So here's that right here. Looks awesome, you guys. I'm real excited about this. I got a clear lens over there, and then this is one of the old amber lenses. I have new ones. I'm really thinking I want to run the clear lens. I'm super stoked with how this turned out. I painted this, did a little bit of body work there. This was the chrome bumper. We had like 6 or 7 rust holes here. We welded them up, and then we brought them over to Woody's Custom Coatings and Repair Course, and he did this chrome finish that's also on the wheels. So big shout out to him. That turned out super awesome. This chrome powder with that new clear combo turns out really super nice. So this had holes all over both sides. There were a few dents up in the center there. You can kind of see where a license plate had rubbed. I'm super excited with how this clip turned out. Then we wander over here. If you didn't see last week's video,
quit abusing my wheels, man. They're violated. You quit doing that, sicko.
These are the new rubbers for the Mountaineer. So our KO2 takeoffs with brand new wheels, which are the same wheels we have on the truck right now. Did the conversion from a metric size to a standard size, and these are equivalent basically to a 33. It's 32.7 inches, so quite a bit meatier than the 17s that are on it right now. We do have the lift right here. This is everything we need to finish lifting the Mountaineer, which I think right now my goal is to get that done tomorrow. We got this add-a-leaf kit here, powder coated to match the Bilstein shocks that are in there. Then these are our shackles. Also had those powder coated. They're a little dusty. And then in here, these are our adjustable control arm bolts. We got to take the bolts out of the truck and then put these in with these cams so that we can actually get a decent alignment and not ruin our tires. We're gonna run over to JT's shop here in just a second. I'm excited to show you his setup. It's super cool. We got the 2UZ Toyota V8 behind us. He actually hit me up last night. He's just down the alley, and he asked me if I had one of these engines because he had headers and he wanted to test fit them to see if they'll work on his Tundra. So he brought them over last night. We got to talking and just kind of BSing. So we're gonna head over there now, introduce you to him, show you his shop, and just kind of introduce him to the channel. So let's get going. Alright, so we have arrived, you guys. We're inside JT's shop here. We'll introduce him in a second. We got a T100 here and an 85 4Runner, which is super cool. We'll talk about that. That's not all the rigs that are in here, though. We got an RX7 over here. Show you that. There's that guy. What's going on, man?
What's up?
What are you doing?
Currently trying to get this old Toyota repaired a little bit on the body.
Got a massive hole cut in there, man.
Yeah, she's in rough shape.
This is just kind of the backup vehicle, though. Got some fresh steel going in. All right, guys, so this is JT. Say hi.
How's it going?
All right, so here's how the story goes, you guys. Sammy and I walk from the shop around the neighborhood. My apartment's right in this neighborhood. We walk down this alley all the time, and I noticed the shop kind of in his backyard here, and I was like, that's kind of cool. Then when I walked around the front, I saw a couple old Lexuses, I saw an old Toyota pickup, a first-gen 4Runner. I was like, this guy likes Toyotas. I like Toyotas, right? And then so a couple months goes by, I'm walking Sammy by, shop door's open, and I just let myself in. He was working on this Tundra topper project, which we're going to get to in a second because it's really cool, and then stopped by ever since, right? So we're inside the shop, really cool. This is actually on his property where the house is, and I wanted to show you a couple things here because he's work in progress just like any shop. So this is the ceiling of the shop, right? And you would think it's that color. It is not. He's been working on cleaning it. I can't describe it, guys. I was up there and it is just like caked on. I don't know if you can see where I kind of tried to touch it there with my finger. Does not come off of there.
Yeah, definitely kicked on welding dust.
How are you getting that off?
Hand scrubbing. So I've got some purple degreaser over there, and yeah, just shop rags and trying to get, you know, as best as I can.
That's insane, man.
It's tough. I didn't want to like do it like a pressure washer in here.
Oh, it'd make a mess.
You know, and then like, you know, you got electrical and stuff, so yeah.
It's a really cool setup though. We got motors everywhere. So there's a 4.0 out of a Lexus. This is a rotary. That's a Wankel for the Mazda, and there's actually two Mazdas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got
there's
a parts car, and then this one over here.
And that one's going to get what?
So this one's going to get this 1UZ out of a 93 Lexus LS400. And yeah, I bought an old 1987 Toyota Supra transmission for it. So I just have to buy the clutch and adapter plate kit for it. Yeah, I think that's like around $1,300.
That's really cool.
So yeah,
that's going to be so this motor right here is eventually going to go in that. This guy, for all the Toyota nuts out there, 85 4Runner. So if you didn't know, this is like the creme de la creme 4Runner because you had the fuel injected 22R, but you also had the straight axle, and I believe that was only a 2-year deal. You get this in 85 and 84. 83 was carbureted, and then 86 you lost the front axle. So this is the one that everyone wanted. This is pretty cool. We're gonna run back out. This is what led me here initially. A little windy, so bear with me. I'll try to edit that out. This is actually a homemade frickin' topper setup. Yeah, so then you look inside, and he's got it all built out to hold all of his tools for work. We got some straps up on the top. The inside's all painted. I'm going to throw some pictures in here right now. We'll kind of voice over, explain the build of this, because this is cool. Yeah, explain the topper build to me, because this was really super cool. You see some of these pictures here, and this is what intrigued me. I was like, somebody made this thing by hand.
Yeah, so initially I was looking for a topper for the Tundra, but they're like far and few around Fargo. And they're like, if you find one, they're like $800, $1,000.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I do carpentry for a living, so just started out with like 2x4s, and then it's basically just stuff I had laying around the shop, and then I had some glass board, and yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah.
Pretty simple.
And you bent all the metal around the outside. You can see that here. This thing looks heavy, dude. It looks like it's heavy.
It's heavy. Actually, I had my steel sawhorse is sitting right here.
Yeah.
And I actually lifted that thing up off to get it on the top of the Tundra.
Oh man.
So yeah, it's not light.
Yeah, very cool.
And then yeah, let's see what else was there. So I've been a sider for years. So I got a metal brake over there hanging on the wall.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just bent all that metal up with the metal brake, and it took a good, I'd say, week to make. So
yeah, very cool
for sure.
Yeah, guys, so that was the topper, and like I said, it turned out, I couldn't believe it. When I saw it, I was like, this is so cool, and I need information on this thing, because you could tell somebody made it themselves, but you make stuff yourselves, and if you know what the hell you're doing like he does, it's probably stronger than any topper you're ever going to go out and buy. And just like the craftsmanship, I thought it was super cool, so I wanted to throw that in there, you guys. We do have to show you the best feature of this whole shop in the unworking bathroom, but this part works. This is, hold on, this is exciting.
So you open the door to the shitter here, and the light is where? There it goes. So we have an unworking, let's just pretend we have to drop a log here. Look at this.
Yeah, the bottom one, and the top one's your tuner.
This toilet paper holder literally has a radio built into it. This is like pre-cell phones, you guys. Sit here and take a dump and listen to the radio.
Yeah, like that sports channel.
Right? This is how you got away from your wife. You sat in here and listened to the freaking baseball game. I don't want to spoil too much here. We got a Lexus and an 81 pickup tarped up, but this is going to be the parts forerunner for the one that's inside. Yeah, this thing. This is going to be so cool when it's done. So you can see we're getting a little body work done on her. You look up in here, I just saw these. Here's some body panels, pieces, getting all cleaned up, ready to go. This is the stuff, you guys. You watch Gas Monkey Garage, all those shows, and they're like, oh, we got this done in 2 days. No. No, you did not, because this stuff takes time.
Yeah, guys, so that's that. Lots of old, cool Toyotas in here. Thanks for showing us the shop, man.
No problem.
We're going to get some other stuff done, and we'll be back for sure, because we're going to try to help out with some of these things and do some other projects. I have ideas. We just kind of have to, like, conglomerate them all and kind of have some sort of a direction, but I at least wanted to give you an intro. Kind of a cool story. Walk the dog, found another Toyota nut, so that's where we're at. So that was JT's shop, you guys. Really cool. And it's just, you know, it's cool how we met. Like, I was literally just walking my dog and happened to see his vehicles and some of the projects there. That topper, I think, turned out so cool. Again, it's like, it's a homemade thing that it's just amazing to me, the fit and finish he was able to get out of that. You know, to bend all that metal, to make the frame, make sure everything's square and stable. That takes a lot of skill. Really cool to see some of those projects he's working on. We'll definitely go back. Just wanted to get him on a video. Fun to meet, you know, like-minded people. These kind of vlog style video, you guys, I mentioned previously that we've had kind of sort of a little writer's block going on lately. So if these are videos that you mess with, you enjoy, you know, there's not a whole lot of structure here. It's just like, let's just bust out the camera, film some stuff, kind of take you along for the day, you know, on what we're doing. So, you know, I kind of like filming these things. If it's something you like watching, let me know down below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And as always, we'll see you next time.